In 2022, Tesla shares will be split. Yes, we think Tesla will split its equity as soon as possible. The company has only divided its stock once, but we anticipate another split in 2022. Tesla's stock price is currently circling about the 900 level, and Elon has stopped selling Tesla shares. We cite Alphabet, whose shares were just divided from 20 to 1, as a model for what Tesla might do. With several eagerly awaited products set for release this year and an excellent annual profits report on the horizon, 2022 is predicted to be a terrific year for Tesla. Why we believe that there will be a Tesla split? You don't want to miss this. What should we be on the lookout for? In today's video, using the alphabet, we'll respond to these queries and more. A stock split was recently announced by Google's parent firm. Tesla's stock split is now more probable than it was at any point last year. Despite investor worries about the pandemic's long-term impacts and supply chain challenges, Alphabet was the best-performing large tech company in 2021, with shares increasing 65%, while outperforming the S&P 500's 27% increase. The business kept up its strong performance in 2021 and reported full-year sales of $257.6 billion, up significantly from $182.5 billion in 2020. The company's most recent profits show development in areas other than traditional advertising income, such as Google's cloud business and YouTube. In the technology company's quarterly results report released on February 1, 2022, the board of directors of Alphabet authorized plans for a 20-to-1 stock split. Following the news, ABC shares increased by more than 9% in after-hours trading. The decision was made a year and a half after Apple divided its stock, giving shareholders 3 shares for every share they owned. At the time, investors were looking for profitable expansion, and Apple and Alphabet are 2 of the few technological companies with market capitalizations in the trillions. The profit statement indicates at the close of business on July 1st, Alphabet intends to divide its stock into Class A, Class B, and Class D shares. Each shareholder will receive 19 more shares for each share of the same class of stock they own as of July 15th. In 2012, Google introduced a third class of shares, Class C, which had no voting privileges. Class A shares, which have 1 vote each, and Class B shares, which have 10 votes each and are held in high regard by the company's founders and early investors, were already in existence. Due to the probable split of Tesla, the firm decided to keep this stock structure even after changing its name to Alphabet in 2015. The previous Tesla stock split left a lasting impression. Tesla stated on August 11, 2020, that its shares would be split 5 to 1. Even though it has just been 2 years, we believe a second divorce will occur sooner than anticipated. We recall that there wasn't much movement in Tesla's stock for about a week before the split announcement, so you could say it was quite quiet. Then, all of a sudden, Tesla announces a 5 to 1 split, which causes the stock to see significant movement. From the following day, August 12, until the split took place at the end of the month, everything was crazy. Even though it was a somewhat different company back then, Tesla rebounded by around 81%. And it was heading for the 1,200 to 1,300 range today. We observe many parallels. The split has been discussed since 2021, but let's briefly review why we believe that this time is more likely than any other to see it occur. The first is Tesla's consistency above the $1,000 threshold and upcoming catalysts. The board's cautious about avoiding separating a stock too soon, too quickly, or too frequently. Even while the market perceives dividing a stock as positive, they must be careful not to split it every time it reaches a certain price threshold. Tesla's stock appears to be solid as it hovers around the $900 to $1,000 range, but with upcoming catalysts, it appears that it has reached the ideal point for a split. These approaching catalysts are what? They are the soon-to-open plants in Austin and Berlin. There are many reasons to be excited about where Tesla could go in the upcoming months, with the start of 4680 cell manufacturing in Austin. The Cybertruck will be delivered this year, which will increase the number of impending catalysts. There are a number of impending catalysts that have the potential to have an unforeseeable impact on the stock market. There is much to be thrilled about on the Tesla front, as many predict 2022 will be the company's major boom year. A split is inevitable when you consider these factors, in my opinion. Retail investors will benefit from this split. It seems to reason that ordinary investors would benefit the most from a stock split, as institutions and major market participants can hedge with more contracts. Let's say you want to buy a Tesla 3 years from now, but you don't have the cash. The stock has increased by $900, and considering that it's still a very liquid stock when compared to a company like Amazon, you would need a sizable amount of capital to purchase any sizable number. Second, we are joined by Tesla Berlin in Austria. With the Austrian and Berlin factories set to begin soon, it appears that Tesla intends to have a sizable portion of its Gigafactory employees profit from the stock price. Naturally, this is only possible once the new plants are fully operational. Imagine if the stock had been split earlier in 2021, say in October 2021, and they had to divide it again at a ratio of 5-to-1 after a rebound to $200 or $300. You never know because splits can take strange and illogical turns. In any case, they split to $200. The stock increased to around $700 by mid-2022, and all of a sudden you were back in the unaffordable area. We're basically attempting to suggest that the company won't announce a split until the staff in Berlin and Austin are on board. Given that it gives the stock a more fair appearance to investors, the split might be a good marketing strategy. This is only a viewpoint. It is not the case. Investors are attracted by the chance to buy shares for less, though. The employee stock purchase plan is overly convoluted, which is one of the reasons Tesla has to separate. Tesla wants to make it easier for employees to purchase shares, but we don't think they'll implement stock acquisition features like some trading platforms do. For a variety of reasons, Tesla does not want its stock price to trade too high. Thirdly, since Musk has stopped selling his shares, we predict a split will occur soon. Before Musk finished selling his stock, it's difficult to conceive that a split would have occurred since it would not look good. But now that Musk has finished selling, if he splits the stock at this time, the stock increases. The consent of the shareholders is a further element that is frequently disregarded. For instance, Gary Black tweeted in November 2021 that a stock split needs board permission. Given the earnings rhythm, TSL meets the second week of every month on a Monday or a Tuesday. Boards typically convene once each month. Tesla's SEC filings make it clear what will make this split unique. You would see in these filings that they have a number of shares that are absolute in terms of their maximum. What is occurring is that Tesla has a lot of outstanding shares, nearly 1 billion. So if they do another 5-to-1 split, everyone will receive 4 additional shares, leaving 5 billion outstanding shares according to the SEC filings. These shares require shareholder approval, though Tesla can do a split before a vote on the split takes place. We believe if they announce the split now, the board will approve it, which will help the stock, which Moya anticipates will increase. Since the company and its stockholders profited from a latest 541 stock split, it is evident that Tesla's market share has increased to comparable levels, but this is supported by higher sales, increased profitability, and rising demand for its innovative products. The conditions and price action that follow a stock split are determined by the company's fundamentals. However, this reaction is not always required. Although it's unclear if Tesla will soon announce a stock split, it will keep growing and outperforming its rivals in terms of sales and profitability. Do you favor a split in Tesla? Post your comment below.